Yo, what's good? Lomachenko unifies the division, beating Jose Pedraza, who was WBO lightweight champion of the world, in a unanimous decision win where he won every single round. Maybe not every single second of every single round like he has in the past, because there were times in the first couple rounds where he was touched by Jose Pedraza's jab, and I was like, wow, if Pedraza keeps this up, gets on the inside, starts throwing punches, is determined to win this fight, he might be able to make it a fight, a good fight. I don't think he was ever gonna win this fight, but I said maybe this has the potential of being another pretty good Lomachenko fight, and it was. Even in blowouts, Lomachenko finds ways to make his fight exciting. Because even if he's winning every single round, he still has to go for the knockout. He dropped Pedraza twice in the 11th round, and I was watching in Spanish, but the commentators were begging for the fight to be stopped after the first. And I was like, no, no, just let him get up. Let him get up. I, there's this sense of pride in boxing, and we know it. But that's important. The sense of pride in boxing is still important. If that's a archaic feeling, if that's an archaic theme, then boxing is an archaic sport, and I don't want to watch it anymore. If these men can't hold on to their pride, I don't want to watch boxing anymore, because that's what makes this sport great. But Pedraza was able to hold on to his pride, getting up twice from Lomachenko's knockout, and they came from just volume, not one punch. Of course, Lomachenko throws a mean right hook and straight left and body shots. And I was like, body, hit to the body, Loma, finish him, hit to the body. And of course he did. He was, but he couldn't stop it. He couldn't stop him. I thought Pedraza's corner was gonna stop it after the 11th, but they didn't. I think they told him just to move in the 12th, because that's what he did. He was just circling the ring. He wasn't trying to engage at all. He knew the fight was lost. This was a moral victory for him. Meh, and that's fine. Not many people. He doesn't have many fights, but not many people could say that they've gone 12 rounds with Lomachenko after 8 straight knockouts, is what they said. So another impressive performance by Lomachenko. I was impressed by Pedraza's guts. He did get knocked out by Davis, but he survived against a better fighter at a different weight, mind you. But still, he survived 12 rounds against Lomachenko, which is pretty impressive. Loma said he wants to be the man at lightweight. Let's do it. Mikey's unified, has WBC and the IBF, and now Loma's unified, WBO and WBA. I want this to happen. I want this to happen really bad. Of course, we're getting Garcia versus Spence. But once Garcia gets whooped by Spence, I think he could come back down to lightweight. Maybe not right away. At least not right away against a great fighter like Lomachenko. Maybe he could come back to 140, and then he is. I don't know if he's still champion at 140, but at least he was a champion at 140. So maybe he could get another belt at 140. Why not? He go to 140, and then slowly at the end of next year we could get the undisputed fight at lightweight. When's the last time we have an undisputed lightweight champion? Let's do that. Let's do that, please, Garcia. Let's make that fight happen. I wanted to see. Oh, excuse me. I wanted to see Loma Garcia way more than Garcia Spence or Spence Garcia. Man, I think that fight's gonna be a blowout, and I really don't know who called for that fight. I I really don't know who called for that fight, and that's a theme for another video, which I haven't been making lately. But I want to. That's the fight I want to see: Garcia versus Loma. Other fights in this card, man. That Lopez dude, the prospect, mean knockout, mean. I had just turned on the TV, and oh, all right, it already started. This fight's gonna start 44 seconds. And this guy was out on his feet literally. He got knocked out and then he fell. Oh my goodness, it was nasty. I hope everything's okay with him. I'm not sure if they said already, but Dog Bay got upset. One of my favorite African fighters. Um, Fighters from Ghana are always fun. Beko, Ikrate, Josh Clotty, they're always fun to watch. So I always root for fighters from Ghana, for the African fighters, because we don't see a lot of them at the world class level. So even though El Caballero Navarrete was Mexican, excuse me, um, I was still rooting for Dogbe, but he's short. He has short arms, and he couldn't get inside. Navarrete was moving around, jabbing, and he scored a decision. So good for him. That was an upset. This was a good night of boxing, and I look forward to seeing what's coming up next. And if you care enough to know my opinion on the Tyson Fury Deontay Wilder fight, which I did not make a video about it, let me know. I probably will make a video about it anyway. At least about something about that fight. I'll probably just do another post fight a week later of Fury Wilder, but it is what it is. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day.